Hey guys, today we're talking about the T12 Mincer from the Rural Butcher. Now this is the smaller brother of their massive T22 unit, but don't let that size fool you, because under the hood of this baby is a massive 750 watt motor that easily chews through 150 kilos of meat per hour. And for me, that's ideal because I'm only ever doing 1 or 2 animals at a time. Right, let's talk about a couple of the things about this that make this unit really good. So everything's made of stainless steel, which obviously is non-porous, and therefore I don't have to worry about any issues with hygiene. Breakdown and cleaning is really easy. Top comes off. We undo this nut here, and the entire throat and assembly all pulls out as one unit. I drop this into a bucket of warm water. We disassemble the parts, and all that meat, all that fat will just melt away with a little bit of washing detergent. As simple as that, it's all cleaned up. So you're not mucking around for hours at the end of the day cleaning up everything. So this unit comes with 3 grind plates, 4, 6 and 8 mil. The 6 and the 8 are fantastic for doing nice chunky homemade style sausages. Speaking of sausage, we've got sausage spouts which will fit right on the front of here, but I do recommend getting yourself a sausage press. It makes life a lot easier. Now it's going to come with 3 blades, which is fantastic, because you'll always have a blade. If you need new blades, they're easily available from your local store. Nice big chunky worm gear on here, just churn that meat right through, and a little plastic pusher to keep your fingers nice and safe. Right, now an old butcher's trick I've been told is to keep all your parts in the freezer until you're ready to start mincing. That way they don't warm up from friction and turn your meat grey. The nice thing about this unit is you can put it together, have it all in the freezer ready to go, and then it's just a matter of sliding it in, dropping the top off, dropping the top in, and now we're good to go. So as a hunter, what I really like about having a mincer at home is being able to take the trim from the animal, those lower quality cuts of meat, and turning them into delicious mince and sausages for the family. It's a really good way to kind of upscale that leftover meat. So what I've got here is some venison from a recent hunt, and I like to use the entire front legs. I use the brisket, the trim from the ribs, the neck, all that extra meat that normally gets turned into stewing meat. I'm going to turn it into delicious mince, because our family really enjoys mince. I've also got in here some beef brisket fat. So this is going to be a 20% mix, which is what I find perfect for my sausages and for my meat patties. That 20% just gives it a nice juiciness. It's not too much, it's not too little, because venison tends to be quite lean. You can also use lamb fat. I did lamb fat the other day, mutton fat, and of course the traditional pork back fat if you can get it. So down here we've got forward and reverse. Reverse is there in case you get it clogged up with sinew or something, but to be honest, that hasn't happened to me yet. So we just click it into forward, and we can start feeding the meat in. So the reason I mix my fat in at the same time as my meat is that I get a nice consistent mix in the grind. I'm only going to run this through one time because for the sausages we're making, it calls for a nice chunky mix. As you can see, there's no problem with this meat feeding through. It's chewing through nice and easy. And you know, I haven't gone that crazy cutting out the sinew. There's plenty of sinew in there, especially because I put all 4 shanks of the animal straight in there. If you have the larger T22, that thing is an absolute beast. You won't have to trim any sinew. It just eats meat. It's really quite incredible. Bit of fat. Bits of meat, bit of fat. As you can see, I'm not even using the push stick.